Hi, I'm Ntombikayise Gumede, also known as Nox. I live in Vetporki. Ngithanda abantu, and yeah, I'm a director and founder at Luzuku Foundations.
What was the difference between the trial and the actual thingy about the makeup?
So I get it, the trial is usually done before the actual day. Well, now I can't just come with my beans on the day and then now we're having Ginginga here. So that's why at least you get to see what I can't sit in for that one.
Do you find that difficult? Maybe some clients.
Difficult clients. One that doesn't know what they want, and you are doing their makeup, and at the same time, as much as you are doing their makeup, they find what you are doing very wrong at the same time. So you don't know Rani, what is happening.
Yeah. Sure. Like with all the clients that you've done so far, which one did you enjoy the most?
Which client did I enjoy the most? My mother.
What were you doing?
I was just making a day, maybe it's a day makeup. Yeah.
Sure. What was nice about that?
It's because she didn't complain much on that day. But usually they complain. You know, customers will always say, but then can we have it a little darker? Because Mina, I feel uti nimnyama and it's bright. So yeah.
Sure.
That's what we come across. Okay.
What are you grateful for?
What am I grateful for? Grateful for life. Grateful for life and given an opportunity to find yourself, because I think most people struggle with purpose. You know? Yeah, we struggle with purpose and finding hore. Why did I wake up this morning? Yeah.
Do you have what motivates you?
What motivates me?
What makes you wake up every morning and you're
Sure. That's a difficult one, hey? That's a difficult one, but what makes me wake up every morning is I have my brothers and we have an organization. It's called Luzuku Foundation, and we feed Bantwana school. So one of the schools we are feeding is just across here.
What's the school?
Already beer.
Okay.
Yeah, we feed them.
What do you guys give them?
We'd give them a sandwich and a fruit. The other day it would be a sandwich and the snack being your chips, your what do they call this? Yeah, your chips, snealing its biscuits, snealing its juice. So yeah.
Sure. And since you started, I don't know, should I call it, is it like a feeding scheme? What do you call it?
Yeah, I can say it's a feeding scheme. It's a feeding scheme. Though we are feeding children who are less in the school, because usually when they talk of a feeding scheme, they talk of a large number of children that are being fed. From Rodipiak, we're only feeding 45
kids.
Yeah, a day. Except Wednesday. Yeah, there's a church that helps us on Wednesday, so we don't make food for them on Wednesdays. Yeah.
Sure. And since you started the changes that you think you've seen, but for yourself, not for the kids.
Purpose. You know, I'm one child who juggled across all these engineerings. I started with civil engineering. From civil, I went to I went to mining studies. From mining studies, I went to doing safety. From safety, I was doing mechanical. And I didn't find anything that is fulfilling in that. So I think now for the first time, I find something that is fulfilling in making lunch for these kids. So yeah.
Sure. And in your journey, what was like the most challenging thing that you think you've experienced so far?
The most challenging thing I've experienced so far is the death of my father.
Yeah.
So my father was the breadwinner of the house, the person that pays the bills, that is here emotionally, and then now him passing on, it was like, oh shucks. So now, what are we gonna do? He said we're gonna go buy groceries. Now you're gone.
Sure.
We don't have electricity. You said you're gonna come out, and you're gonna get us electricity, and now you can't die now. Because these kids are young and you know.
Yeah.
It's like you could wake him up and say, but there's so many other things. You've been paying school fees all your life, and you're not gonna experience even one graduation session of your child. Like it was a lot, hey.
Then when did he pass on?
That was last year, July.
During the COVID times?
Yeah, he passed on because of COVID. He had COVID. Yeah, and he only said 7 days in hospital, and he did say he's gonna be in hospital for 7 days, and he was like, just give me 7 days or so and I'll be out of here. Little did we know that yes, he will be out of there, but not home.
Yeah.
Well, you come home spiritually, but physically you're gonna come home in a box. Yeah.
And how did you feel like about his passing?
I was very angry. You know, my feeling that and then that's how I felt. It felt like, how? So vele kanjalo.
Just like that.
Yeah, like I've been bulldozing to come see you inside the hospital, and now this wasn't part of the plan. The plan was you're gonna come out in about 7 days or so, and now here you are.
Sure.
Like, this is not funny. I feel like it's some sick joke that needs to, you know, even now I feel like he's there somewhere. Yeah.
Like not or something.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I feel like maybe if I write maybe he'll come back home. I don't know. I feel like he's there somewhere, but yeah. Because, you know, I just want to see him physically, even though my subconscious knows that he's there. But my physical is like, kill.
Sure.
We need to see him.
Yeah. Do you think you've not overcome, but like what do you think it will take for you? Have you accepted though?
I have accepted. I've accepted, yes. But yeah. That's all I can say. I've accepted, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I don't want to lie. It's not easy.
Would you say you've accepted you've got those wishful thinking?
I don't think we can ever bypass those wishful thinkings. We can never bypass that one. We can't bypass them.
And what do you think it will sort of take for you to not fully accept, because like you said you've accepted, but you just don't thinking, and if is it something that you want to sort of let go now?
The wishful thinkings. I don't know, hey. I don't know. I've accepted, yes, but I feel like it's too soon for me to say I want to
let go.
Yeah, I feel like it's too soon. Can I just hold on a little longer and then I'll be fine? Yeah, that's how it feels.
Yeah,
Losing a loved one is it's not easy. It's really not easy.
And how has it like changed your life? Although you do,
I learned to be more responsible. Yes, yes, I learned to be more responsible.
Because then now there's no one who has to now do the things that he used to do.
No.
Yeah.
You drive the car, you hit the pothole. Guess what? You must find a way of how you're gonna pay for that tire. There's no hashtag tlafonela papa and papa will also do Superman vibes and get here and do the cheeking. No one's gonna shout at you again. Relax.
Yeah.
No one is shouting at you here, but yeah, it taught me to be responsible.
Yeah.
A lot.
What do you miss about your dad?
What do I miss? Sure, miss everything. Miss his smile. I miss everything.
What's everything?
I miss the conversations, the short conversations. You know, me and my dad didn't have long conversations. Short conversations. And I know for a fact that makeup makeup and whatnot. He wasn't gonna entertain makeup because my dad believed with him. You must go to school, you must be an engineer, you know. Yeah, man. He believed in what I must get a stable job and all of this was more of a you do that as a hobby, muscle sebenza. You can't wanna start with makeup and all these other things. So I missed that. In my head, doing all of this, I sort of imagine him asking me, am I for real? But maybe because he's on the other side, he sees things differently. But I just wonder if their character changes when they get to the other side. In which I doubt.
I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think so.
No.
So, what are you thinking now? If Nakana Kamnyango now and you're doing this, what would you be saying?
Okay, it looks nice, but now what happened? And reality is finding a job nowadays is you know? To go to school and then find a job. Man. So you have to hustle, and I ended up liking what I'm doing. Yeah, I ended up liking what I'm doing.
What other lessons have you learned after his passing that you forward?
For now.
So you said you became responsible.
I became responsible. I learned what if your child says they want to be an artist, let them go and find themselves, because personally, I keep on so as a parent, if you are pushing your child, I know parents mean well, but at the end of the day, you pass on, and then what? You know, we take all these qualifications and we can't get jobs after that. It's frustrating. I don't want to lie to you. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. So yeah, man.
Thank you. Like I look culture.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So based from our session, right?
Yes.
What have you realized, or what have you taken out of the session that we did?
I realized a lot of things that I've always overlooked. Like I knew they were there. Like taking rational decisions is one, and creating scenarios. I'm very good at creating scenarios in my head, and them manifesting. Trust me, they will. If as long as it's in my head, then yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been creating things.
So I realized that if I'm to create more positive scenarios, then it will be easier for me to manifest more positivity within my life. Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
What is it that's new that you think you are now aware of?
Manifestation of positivity in my life.
I love that. Yeah. And what would you like to say to Ntombi?
Okay, letter to my younger self. I appreciate what we have been through, because without the challenges, I would not be as strong as I am currently. And to my future self, all my help is within me. Learn how to be patient, for everything has its own timing. Thank you.